in the highest level of office, and you touch a baby, anybody under the age of under the age of 18, let's say 18, you are liable. No, there's no level of statutory limitation. We'll go back as far as 100 years. Wouldn't that be great? I love it. Let's put it on the books. Somebody, let's put that on the books. I'm just giving you ideas. Okay. And if they've stolen anything from anyone, or lied, since we get held by citizens, how about they get held? I'm just asking questions. There are some freebies and a link to the podcast with Women's Leveling Up that was done in the month of May in 2025. And then there was a new podcast that I did last month, Unchurched. How do you keep your faith with God while removing yourself from the organization of religion? So good. Look at the link down below. Look at the description below to find the things that truly light you up and leave everything else behind. I cannot wait to talk to you soon. Remember, I place my own personal bookstore. My books incorporate the essence of God. If you want to feel the presence of God, read In the Garden with the Father, Understanding True Intimacy. Let's talk about this. God is so good and His mercy endures forever. Ooh, page 73. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I haven't led you astray one time as of yet. I know things seem unsure. Where I want you to go. Just follow my voice and the yearnings you have in your spirit and heart. I know it feels weird, but get used to the uncomfortable and just roll with my lead. There's nothing I won't do for you or hold back from you. Trust me and always run into my presence. Hush your fuss and get on the bus. Honey, don't forget about my other two books, Befriending Shadow, Unshakable Peace, Unstoppable Change. Both of those books. Both of those books. Oh my goodness. I hadn't seen anything in the market, so God said make it. I said, well, say less. So you get a word of knowledge, then you get a exercise. It's going to have a scavenger hunt in there. 3 of them spread about in the book, just in case you are stuck in isolation. And so you can run around the house, and there's some timer and everything. You run around the house and doing everything and having fun right by yourself, because I had fun making it. Number 3 is a shadow question. There's no fun with this shadow question. You are looking at yourself in the mirror, okay? Number 4 is a color page. God asked me to keep it between the age of 5 and 10. Why? Because most childhood wounding happens between the age of 5 and 10. Honey, let's go. Have between the age of 5 and 10. Oh my goodness. And then you expected the people that was your adults and everything around you to protect you, but they didn't because they weren't protected. And yes, they coulda, shoulda, woulda used their instincts, but if they came from the baby boomer generation, they watched 10 of their superheroes gunned down in front of them. They heard it. They saw it on national television. That was a lot. They ain't had no bandwidth for us. That's why Generation X, my generation, we was latchkey kids. We had to take care of ourselves. Okay. Release them. If you gotta walk away, walk away. Ain't no way to be around somebody that's tearing down your self-esteem. That's ignorant. Walk away. Release yourself. Send them love and keep it moving until they choose to change their character. Don't be around somebody that don't love themselves, because they are at war with themselves and they will be at war with you. Don't you want to be around people that love you? Okay. Well, everybody knows your name. Boom, 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 with the Cheston. Don't you want to be around somebody that's love to see you? They smile as soon as you get into the room. That's what I'm talking about. And then by the age of 10, it is solidified in the system. And by the age of 21 and 25, it is really in your system. And it's your responsibility to come out, because now you're considered an adult and you're acting like an adult and nobody can tell you anything. You can't tell me nothing. Okay, thank you, Kanye West. So nobody can tell you anything, so you're going to have to figure this out. And then you get 4 pages, 22 chapters per book. You get 4 pages of drawing, sketching, doodling, honey, enjoying yourself. Why? Because the closer you get to God, you start having a moments that you can't explain them. You can't explain them if you tried. You can't. And the people that's with you, they like, what you just do to me? I ain't do nothing to you. I ain't do nothing to you. Child, we seeing this together. Whatever's going on, we seeing this together. I'm writing it down so I can keep up with it and put it in my journal. Child, it's going together. But you can't explain stuff as the non-spiritual people. Just keep it moving. Okay. And don't forget about my other 2 books. I already on New York Times bestseller list. Influence and Impact with Chris Voss. And Mindset Matters with Jack Canfield. No matter what your background. Okay, no matter what your background. God is good. No matter your background. Why? Because God knows everything about you in the booth in the back of the dark. And God still loves everything about you. Hush your fuss to get on the bus. Notebooks and journals for all. Coloring books that help in meditating and recalibrating the mind. I'm excited about this venture. Why? I got a lot of stuff on Amazon. I got a whole catalog. But on my special store is the stuff to walk out 1 step at a time out of the matrix. Okay? Don't forget about the link to the 105 spiritual laws that govern the earth. It's in PDF form. Look. Don't forget, we are no longer underneath the law. We are under love and grace. When Jesus came, he showed us loving. You could say Jesus was an archetype. He was fake. You could say he was a prophet. One thing I know, when I say Jesus, everybody starts foaming out the mouth and shaking and stuff. I'm like, goodness gracious. I know it's real, okay? Honey, Jesus is real. I know the Lord is real to me. I tell you the truth. John P. Key, hush your foot. Let me tell you something. Let me get back in here. That took me somewhere. Now let me tell you something. Okay, so he gave us love and grace. So Jesus broke it down. He said, the disciples said, how many times will I forgive my brother? 7 times? He said, no, 7 times 7. That's 490 times for the same indiscretion. It feels like that because we grow up in a spiral manner. We see it here. Every time we going up, whatever we came in, we keep seeing it. But we see it on a different level. We see it on a different mindset, okay? Break it down. And then Jesus said the Lord's Prayer. I forgive my debts. Forgive me of my debts as I forgive my debtors. Okay, so break it down. Okay, so when Judas betrayed Jesus, did you see him anymore? Put up that boundary. Boop, you don't see them no more. They gone. Then you do your process. I forgive me. Man, I was following my mom and everybody in my family. And I was following the civilization and everybody had it wrong. So you know what, God? I'm finna do things the way you taught me. So I'm finna quit and I'm finna do a 180-degree turn and I'm going back the other way. Because this way is asinine and it's ignorant and I'm going to just find myself in the same situation. So I quit. And I forgive them. Excuse me, confirmation word. You know why I forgive them? I forgive them. Because if I don't forgive them, I'm stuck in quicksand where I'm constantly being pulled down, or I'm in cement. And guess what happens? That means whatever is chasing me or whatever system is going on, it's going to keep me in a locked position in where I'm going to be weeping and gnashing of teeth until I change my mind. And I'm not going to be there. So I release them so I can go forward. All right. Don't forget about the sign up for the newsletter, the juicy updates, and the upcoming events, and you gonna want to know. Don't forget about the Adjective and 400 Values PDF. You put them together. And when you put them together, you change your life in seconds. You hear me? You change your life in seconds. And then, because you don't have to live the same way forever. This is a Sims game. It's a hologram. You get to choose how you want to live. You get to choose your mind. That when you change your mind, you change your whole life. Look at the link for the school app. I want you to come on over and spend some time with me. I got things together, honey. We're going to hang out. I just started, man, I was inducted into the new class of Who's Who, Influential Women and Women Worldwide. God was giving stuff in 2025, and I was like, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. Look what I received in 2017. Honey, the work I was doing with my nonprofit. That's for Who's. Did you see it? I make sure I see it. Show it to you good. Who's Who? 2017 for the work I was doing with my nonprofit. I was bringing women and teenage girls out of sex trafficking. Okay, and I had a lot of help, but then they left me to go to somebody else that had a bigger name doing the same thing I was doing. God said, let it go. I said, well, say let. I'm not finna cry over spilled milk. And then I was helping teenage girls that came out and said they were LGBTQAI.